If it's Friday, it's at a racetrack. It's East London. Another round of the South African Endurance Series by Mopar. It's the Bigfoot 700. Somebody's got a big foot. Michael Stephen, your
fantastic car to drive, and a big thanks to Paul Hill and Calix, for making it happen.
So Paul's getting suited up and getting ready to go out in the next session. What are your immediate impressions of this car? You've driven a lot of racing cars, and getting out of this thing, what's your immediate impression?
Yeah, you just know it's a well-sorted car. The high-speed downforce is incredible, and I think that's probably where I think we're exiting Potters at 252 km an hour. So it's really fast, but it's quite controlled in the car. It's not like it's getting away from you at that sort of speed. So yeah, really sorted, and looking forward to driving it again just now.
Some say if you're in control, you're not going as fast as you could.
Yeah, it's a 4-hour enduro that we've got tomorrow. So it is the first time out in the car.
I had to throw that in.
Yeah, you push when you need to.
And look, it's as you say, it's a 4-hour. Have you guys worked? You must have worked your strategy of who's starting and how the race is going to, how many stops you're going to make, and how do you think it's going to unfold?
Yeah, we haven't really done any of that yet. We'll get through today, and then probably sit down tonight and go through that and see what's going to be best.
We are told, some say, that could be a massive shootout of GT3 cars for the first hour of the race tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not sure. As again, we'll discuss that all tonight. But it would be fantastic if there is. So I'm looking forward to it.
I've got to think of another way of asking the same question and see. Michael, it's actually lekker to see just the joy in your face and the sheer enjoyment. Good luck, have fun, and I look forward to seeing you wring this thing's neck.
Yeah, it's fantastic being in a race car again. So looking forward to tomorrow as well.
Awesome, good luck.
Thank you.
Right, so that's Michael Stephen, Aston Martin, Calix. It's absolutely sweet. We are in the Stradale Motorsport pit with the son of the owner, of the big man, the head honcho, the big cheese. What's with the Aston Martin shirt, Charles?
Giving Paul and Michael some support, apparently.
We're getting all sorts of hand signals.
Yes.
Normal hand signs, we used to a couple of them. And our director of photography has got some very interesting ones. Yeah. And he said he wants to see one car around this. Right, so here's a McLaren.
Yes, sir.
Why is it parked? Why aren't you in your race suit? And why aren't you ready to roll?
I was actually not supposed to be racing this weekend. The old man was supposed to race. But, given that Michael Stephen is here in the Aston Martin, Gavin Grenier in the Lamborghini, we thought, let's show the people in the live streaming tomorrow what three proper GT3 cars, so vastly different from each other, but still, BOP'd in a sense, how close the racing can be between three different drivers, three different cars.
Aston Martin, Lamborghini, and McLaren.
Yes.
That could be quite epic, and this is not a slow track, so it's going to be fun.
It is. I mean, already me and Michael are within a few tenths of each other, so I think that rivalry is already starting to boil up here, and not just that. It's for the whole team. It's quite a thing on the shoulder. That our three GT3 cars can come to a race like this, race each other, and put on a show. I mean, this all is kind of a precursor to the 9-hour end of the year. So, yeah, I think
you. Sorry,
no, please.
I interrupted again.
Like always.
The other part of the business, you're a race driver, you love racing the cars, but yes, Stradale Motorsport is a preparation shop and you source and supply cars. How many cars are you guys running this weekend?
Well, this weekend we're just running the 3 GT3s.
Just 3 GT3s?
Well, no one in South Africa can say that. So, but yeah, I mean, that's kind of, that's where that's how we've grown, that I can actually say we're just running 3 cars this weekend and 3 top cars. From there, it's in the workshop currently, we've got close to 24 race cars that we prep, that we run, not always at the same time, luckily, but
and not all in the same class, but you've got a wide variety of customers, and the business of motorsport is absolutely fascinating to me. And going forward into next year, we already downhill fast into summer. 9 Hour is, we know it's confirmed for next year, so it's an ongoing project. And chances of cars, I know you've got some news that at the right time you'll break out, but chances of cars staying behind here after the 9 Hour?
Well, apparently there is going to be some cars staying behind. But yeah, I'm not putting too much emphasis for myself on that. We'll see what we can do for the 9 Hour. Currently we are going to enter. With what, that will still be confirmed, but for now we're definitely going to enter. And kind of my whole drive, and I'm now lucky enough to have Michael behind me with this, is the drive to grow the GT racing scene in South Africa for the 9 Hour. I mean, these cars are just the most relevant currently in the world,
and they're great endurance cars as well.
Well, that's the point. I mean, last weekend we did sprint racing. This weekend we're running endurance racing, and if you ask me what we did to the car, absolutely nothing except for a broken bumper at the back that we...
How did the bumper get broken, Charles?
I'm sure we all know. Any case, except for that and a bit of duct tape, we're racing, and I mean the cars are just so super solid, so yeah.
Awesome. Thanks a lot for chatting, and good luck. We'll catch up over the weekend.
Lovely, thanks man.
Charles Oranges, awesome stuff. Right, we're going to go. I'm sorry, I'm not working the... Gary, if you got something in mind, let us know. Here we go. The International Jet Setters, LMP3 drivers. I've got great news for you. Michael, we're back. Michael, I'm very good on you, but if you turn around, then you can get full shot and because you got aid call on the... Nick Adcock, Michael Jensen, Nick, you got all the little bits and pieces sorted out for this race. You're not going to swap cars, you're going to run it to the end, hopefully.
Well, yes, hopefully. They've put a lot of work into the car. We've been very unfortunate with the sequence of different events that have caused us reliability problems. So we need to finish. We need to finish well. The guys have worked really hard on the car, so... The issue here, of course, it's very, very bumpy, and so this kind of sports prototype doesn't like the bumps that much. It can make things crack, it can make things split, it can stop us running. So we'll see. We've got good pace in the car, not the pace of some of the other cars, but as ever in these races, who's going to be there to see the checkered flag after 4 hours?
Michael, Nick mentions the bumps as from your point of view in the car. How bad are they, and how does it affect your? We know how it's hard on the car. How hard is it as a driver on the driver?
I haven't been out yet today, so I'll tell you in about half an hour when I've been out. But
does that mean we can come back and interview you again?
I can speak to me, but no, it's not too bad as a driver. Also. This race is about nursing the car a bit. It's a long race, and we need to finish tomorrow to stay in the championship. That's really the important part. So whether we get third, fourth, fifth tomorrow, whatever, we need to score some good points tomorrow for the championship. And then we have the 2 races in PRIX. We'll see how it goes. But the aim is still to win the championship.
Always thinking of the long game.
Yep, absolutely.
And I believe you. Being the athlete that you are, sleep is important to you. What is your secret to a good night's sleep, Nick?
Well, as my grandmother said, in life, invest in 2 things, a good pair of shoes and a good bed. Because if you're not in one, you're in the other.
So you sleep in your shoes? The man, adjust for sleep. If you got problems sleeping, or you've got problems walking, Gary, give these guys a call. They'll sort you out with a bed and sort out your stuff. Right, we're going to go, and thank you very much for talking to us, guys. Keep it safe, keep it fast, keep it lekker. And we will be back.
To me later.
We will be back. We're going to talk to a whole bunch of other stuff, but for now, I'm getting the universal signal. Either Gary is saying his throat is sore, or my throat must stop working. I'll take that as a cue. Be safe, be lekker, and have a fabulous Friday. Join us later from East London. Cheers.